Hello. In this video I'm going to argue that if you believe in general relativity and spacetime curvature, you actually believe that the Earth is flat in some sense. According to general relativity, gravity is not a force. It's a spacetime curvature. Presence of mass curves spacetime. According to general relativity, satellite that moves around the Earth actually always moves straight. But because mass of Earth creates spacetime curvature, straight appears to be around the Earth for the satellite. If satellite always moves straight, never changes its movement direction, Earth is always under the satellite and never ends, then it would be logical to conclude that from satellite's point of view the Earth is flat. You could argue that when we speak about flat Earth, we speak about its shape in space. Yes, but according to general relativity, space is not fundamental. According to general relativity, we live in 4 dimensions, 3 dimensions of space and 1 dimension of time. And only 4-dimensional spacetime is really fundamental. So as I've said earlier, if you literally believe in general relativity and spacetime, you cannot speak about space at all. You can speak only about spacetime. Therefore Earth should be almost flat for you. Flat in spacetime. Another argument. Why Earth is spherical and does not look like a cucumber, for example? Some asteroids do look like a cucumber, but not Earth. We are told that the Earth is spherical because it's large enough and its gravity pull is enough to maintain its roughly spherical shape. But if gravity is a spacetime curvature, seems like it means that Earth has curved itself enough to be as flat in spacetime as possible. Isn't it? What other conclusions can we come to if we literally believe in general relativity? Please let me know if you have any other suggestions. If Earth has curved itself enough to be as flat in spacetime as possible, then we can say that the Earth is flat. Flat comparing to cucumber-like asteroids, which are not flat. There is also much common between the claim that gravity does not exist, but flat Earth constantly accelerates up instead, and the claim that gravity is not a force, but acceleration towards Earth's center. Where are the particles that pass gravity in general relativity? Seems like they just don't exist. Seems like Earth is just flat in spacetime and that's it. Therefore, if you literally believe in general relativity, you actually have much common with flat earther. It's not that I want to offend you, but just think about it. We laugh at people who believe that the Earth is flat, but are we that different? If we really believe that satellite just moves straight, if we believe that nothing interacts with satellite, nothing makes it change its movement direction, no any force is applied. Just to remind you, according to the model I describe on this channel, spacetime is not fundamental, space and time are independently fundamental instead. Space is a static discrete 3D grid. Time is a sequence of discrete states of universe. I will describe what is gravity in my model in future videos. And sooner or later provide evidence for that. In short, according to my model, gravity is connected with matter density gradient and is transmitted by photons or any other matter. Just as electromagnetic radiation and heat are transmitted by photons. Satellite interacts with photons emitted by Earth, and that interaction should appear to be just enough to make satellite continuously change its movement direction and move around the Earth. And it's not some additional claim. It's a direct consequence from the model of the world that I describe in other videos on this channel. According to this model, our universe consists of discrete machines that make discrete quantums of action within quantums of time and move in discrete 3D grid. Those discrete machines can join together to form everything that exists in our universe, including photons. I had a video on that. Link to that video is in the upper right corner now. This discrete machine is the only type of particle that really exists. Therefore there can be no any special gravitons for gravity. And either gravity is caused by the matter density gradient or my model is wrong. That's the general idea. More details will be provided in my next videos. I would like to repeat that satellite does interact with photons emitted by Earth, therefore there is interaction and force is applied to the satellite. Therefore the claim of general relativity that satellite just moves straight and does not interact with anything is questionable, I would say. Please correct me if I'm wrong. Also that interaction is not taken into account by general relativity. Or is it? It's so easy to debunk flat earthers. Easy and safe. But what about your own beliefs? What if you are wrong? Consider this, debunking flat earth is easy but gives nothing. Nothing but your personal satisfaction. Debunking general relativity might be hard and thankless, but might lead to new physics and progress. Isn't it challenging? So, what would a real human being choose? Trolling or the unknown? Sarcasm or creation? I should also remind you that in one of my previous videos I've provided evidence that some laws of physics have absolute direction in space. And therefore the principle of relativity might appear to be wrong. Link to that video is in the upper right corner now. And if the principle of relativity is wrong and general relativity is based on the principle of relativity, then we might need another theory of gravity anyway. Thank you for your attention.